You think that aligning marketing and sales means you have to throw everything you've built out the window? Fortunately, that's not the case. And I'll share a story that kind of highlights where we're headed. So when I was little, I remember my dad mowing the lawn. And sometimes the lawnmower would choke and sputter or it wouldn't start. And my dad would take it into the garage and adjust one or two things and be back out there mowing the lawn. So I like to think of aligning marketing and sales in the same way. There's small adjustments that can be made without having to throw either program completely out the window and feeling like you have to start from scratch. So today we're going to talk about a few ways that you can align marketing and sales and start down the right path to help your capital raising efforts. Let's dive into some ways that you can make some small adjustments to marketing and sales to see positive results. So first of all, let's talk about communication. Within marketing and sales, it's very important for there to be a feedback loop. And oftentimes, sales will be doing something, marketing will be doing something, and there's not a communication loop there to help each other. So, for example, sales may be getting information from financial advisors that something's confusing about the offering, or there's a question that always comes up. And if sales shares that with marketing, marketing can actually work that into some of the pieces they're doing and campaigns to educate advisors so the sales conversation goes more smoothly. And then sales can also give marketing feedback on materials that are out in the field today that maybe aren't resonating and need to be tweaked. And then on the other side, marketing can help sales to have a smoother conversation and kind of advance the conversation from just learning about an offering to actually getting to the point where an advisor starts making a decision to put client investments into a product. So another point that's really important as we start aligning marketing and sales is to target the right audiences. So for example, if you're looking at financial advisors and which ones to target, it's important for marketing to know if sales is looking at certain firms to raise capital or if they're targeting certain advisors at firms. So by having that synced up, you can maximize the effort that you're putting out both through sales and marketing to target the right advisors to raise capital. And thirdly, I'd like to talk about sharing rewards and goals. So kind of along the lines of the last point, it's just so important for everything to be aligned. So if sales has a goal of raising a certain amount of capital, how can marketing be rewarded for that as well? And how are those goals communicated across the firm? So oftentimes we see a sales team that understands how much capital needs to be raised, but marketing doesn't know. So they're kind of working in a vacuum and don't understand if they're even moving the needle toward the capital raising goal. So really important for those to be synced up. And if there is a way to share in rewards or bonuses for reaching capital raising goals, that helps even more. So again, to recap, what we talked about today is just improving communication between marketing and sales and making sure there's that feedback loop there to maximize and optimize things on both sides. We also talked about the right clients and targeting them and making sure that, again, that is something that both marketing and sales understand and can focus on. And then sharing the goals and rewards, not only in knowing the information, but knowing where everybody's at and getting there, and then sharing in the results. So if you need help maximizing marketing and sales at your firm, please reach out to us. We have lots of experience bringing marketing and sales together to help with capital raising.